Paper is king on the Wisconsin River. Over a dozen paper mills line its banks, providing an essential source of revenue for the local railroads. At Wisconsin Rapids, number 2 passes a plant of the GBW's biggest customer, Consolidated Paper. The bridge across the Wisconsin River was installed in 1991, replacing a through truss bridge built in 1900. On most days, the road crew will take a break when they arrive at Rapids. The switch crew will switch out number 2, usually using the road power.
They have to get it in station order for us because it comes out of East Winona in a rough station order, but pretty well mixed up. And we get to Rapids, we wouldn't have enough time if we had to do it.
Two cars. One. That'll do. Back 'em up.
The railroad's day at Rapids begins long before number 2 arrives. Early in the morning, the roundhouse crew prepares the power for the Wayfreight and 3 switch jobs based out of Rapids on weekdays. Job 1 is usually called at 7 a.m., Job 2 at 8, the Wayfreight at 10, and Job 3 at 4 p.m. The 1898 roundhouse is now only used for parking the units based at Rapids, plus maintenance of way equipment. Like Norwood, the house would look right at home with a 440 simmering outside. Job 2 also works Saturdays, sorting cars in the yard before they head east to work a paper mill.
Four cars. 3, 2, 1. That'll do anywhere.
At Coyne, the Buren branch heads north to a consolidated plant on the Wisconsin River.
Cars to the highway.
Paper mills are great business for the railroads because the loads go both ways.
One more.
Inbound loads include pulpwood, coal, chemicals, and clay.
A little bit. That'll do. Bring her back, 4 cars.
The mills in the Rapids area specialize in printing papers, while the Green Bay area mills produce sanitary papers. The outbound loads of finished paper products are more profitable than many other commodities. Paper is the main reason the GBW is still around in 1993. Consolidated Papers employs some fascinating machinery. Not as fascinating as a C420, but still fun to watch. South of Burin, Job 2 passes a bison ranch on their way back to Rapids. An industrial park on the west side of Rapids also provides business for the GBW. A smashboard protects the crossing with the former Milwaukee Road Valley line. Now it's Wisconsin Central with CNW trackage rights.
I done broke the gate on TV.
The WC realigned trackage here in 1991 to make it easier to switch consolidated paper. Like Job 2, the Plover Wayfreight also works Saturdays. After making up their train in Rapids, the Wayfreight heads east on the main line, usually working one of the potato plants on the way. At Plover, they switch out their train before heading north on the Stevens Point branch. This line was built in 1881 to compete with the original Wisconsin Central. Later, it was part of the Sioux Line's Portage branch. Today, it's a healthy source of business for both railroads. The Stevens Point branch has enough business to require an agent at Plover. The Wayfreight will make up their train here before heading up to Point. At Stevens Point, the GBW crosses the Wisconsin Central Main Line. The old Sioux Line depot in the distance is now the WC's operating headquarters. At McDill, the Wayfreight crosses a WC branch that serves Consolidated Paper's River Mills. The GBW also serves this mill. At Whiting, the GBW crosses the Plover River on a rickety-looking timber trestle. When they're done serving industries on the branch, the Wayfreight heads back to Plover. They'll sort their cars and assemble pickups for the road trains before they return to Rapids.